Okay everyone, so this is my second video of this channel. Today I will be talking about how to move an static HTML project into Next.js project, and how to add content and use TailwindUI into our project. Okay, so this is our basic HTML folder. This is our basic HTML files. Just all the usual stuff. The main pages field, like there's content, right? In mentors there's less content, and programs is like just lorem ipsum text, and on login it leads you to the Discord. So I took this project, and upon my mentor's request I have been assigned to convert this project into the Next.js project, which is the framework of React with the backend support in it and with routing. Like, you don't have to install routing in Next.js project because it is already coming with it. Also it has a link with it, so you don't get it from React Router though. Okay, so this is the HTML file, and this project uses Tailwind heavily, like Tailwind components, but like more than just a component. Like for example, this kind of big. So this heavily uses TailwindUI, and TailwindUI is a paid library. This is my mentor's community program, like course. He will start to give course, and he wanted me to prepare this beforehand, so we could find some people for future, or be prepared for the future, you know. So I'm starting my. So how did I convert this to Next.js first? There's a pages directory, and this acts like a router, and like when you create something like this instantly becomes a route. You don't go to the app and you create a route. This is just a route. This page, this becomes a page. This is component and the route at the same time. You don't do anything. So your components also goes into the pages, and also there's a logic of layout in Next.js. Like, you create footer, you create now, and there's also different ways of making layouts, but this is just one kind of way. Like, you make this footer, you make this now, and for each page you may add or not add according to your plan or page structure, right? You may not want to add, or you may want to change its class or add some different styling according to this component. You may not prefer in contact, but you may prefer in index. Also in index.js, you actually don't go to the index.js. You go to just /homepage, just goes to the index.js. So this is also a cool stuff. Like when the project opens, for example, also let's keep this open in our right side. So this is the Next.js one, this is the older version. I've made some changes, like related to font family and stuff, so it looks a little bit different. Okay, so how did I convert it? Like I said, as you may see in the HTML, the navbar, here it starts, the header, the nav inside of it, the links here. It just repeats itself in each HTML. here, the header, the same header, the very same header, it just repeats itself. I mean, this is kind of just useless repetition of code, just useless. So we, instead of that, I create a one component here which presents the React's basic principle, like reusable components, like keeping the repetition minimal. So I create a component and I recall that component just with one line of code from each other components. And I do the same thing for the footer, and I did cut the main body part inside of them and into the according pages. So when I created this, it became a page immediately. For example, I write programs, there we go, I go to programs. Also, I made some changes in this page. For example, the TailwindUI has changed its icons. I also updated in here. So it was actually the previous version was the broken icons. These icons were broken. So this is the fixed version. It looks very clean. Also, about page, I went to the about page. I changed a lot actually. It was just Lorem Ipsum, and we don't know who this girl is, right? The meet Whitney. Who is Whitney? So this is the mentor, Jay Lee. He will start offering this course in future. Like, I wrote a content about him. Of course, I will do a lot of style changing. But for now, there's some padding between the divs of texts. We see a P tag and letter spacing. There's a lot of letter spacing, right? There's a color gray used here, light gray, right? And there is an image, and as you can see, TailwindUI does its thing with. This is a TailwindUI component actually. So this is mentors. So this is about page, right? So about page has a classic navbar as a child component, footer as a child component. So for example, if I delete the null, it just disappears. Like, you have a lot of choice to playing around like this in Next.js. So this is about page, like about its name, it just immediately created the page. Like, this page does not exist because this is not about to, this is just about, right? So I go to the mentors page. In the previous one, the mentors page was like this one. It was like meh, like it had needed some work. I found some TailwindUI components, like for example, I guess it was theme sections. Yeah, I just copied this one and adjusted according to mine. I just changed the image sources to changing images. I made some adjustments. I wrote some text. I played with their paddings, played with their colors, and voila. Then we have programs page. It was just the TailwindUI basic here. I tried to write something. I mean, it's not the perfect one, but like, I created this one is beautiful actually, but maybe font family needs to be adjusted, who knows. I explain what will happen into the 1 month, 2nd month, the 3rd month, the 4th and 5th, and like what the student will learn on this project. Like in the 1st month he will learn HTML and CSS, the React, Next.js, Tailwind, Nest.js. Like I created the whole roadmap for the course. Like, if a student, if a potential student comes to this page and wants to know what he will learn in this course, actually, like, this is so clear what is included. right? This is called full stack developer path schedule, right? I also wrote my own opinions that I've been getting and learning with Jay. Also, this was a picture that is taken for Jay. So this is the summary and the entry text. Also, we have this membership. So I just created some stats div like this here. This is not existing in here. I created some stats here, like I just wrote what was going on in my head, right? I wrote mentors, students. So this has some glitch. It should be white here. So I created a premium membership, regular membership, advanced membership, right? I created a frequently asked questions. Of course, the styling is not fully done, so the questions are related to the packages and membership and so on. I also created a contact us page, like this is also a TailwindUI. So as you can see, there's actually a lot Tailwind. Like if I may find it, contact sessions. Yep, this is the exactly it. Actually, you go to the code, you copy the code, you change the class to the class name because of React JSX uses class name. You change what you change, you add some plugins of Tailwind, and voila. Like, of course, it's not working actually for now. So that's basically it for the previous few days. I was also working in another project today, but I'll skip that for now. So thank you for watching.